All right, again, it's mommy, Esther, the Miller's mom. Today I'm cooking cassava leaves. It's a fresh and frozen cassava leaves. It's like the cassava. I don't know how many people call it cassava, but a lot I know in like America they call it yucca, or yucca. Yucca is the name. There's the leaves to it. I wish I could find a fresh one to show you, but it's no different from this. See what it looks like, the leaf? So it's called a yucca leaf. People eat it different ways. Okay? So we Liberians, I know Liberians are the main people that eat cassava leaves, but I know they are kind of introducing it to other countries that they travel to, most especially when the war was going on in Liberia. A lot of people travel to Ghana, Ivory Coast, and the surrounding countries. So they also taught the people there how to cook cassava leaves. And I had a couple of friends at work that kind of tasted it and they like it too. We cook it different ways. As for me, the mothers to the Miller family, I'm somebody who cook things for a long time because I like it fully cooked. I like it to taste good and wherever it is. So today I'm making cassava leaves. Okay? And I will tell you everything I put in it. I'm going to be putting different things in it today. I got goat meat. I got chicken. The fowl. The hot chicken. These are the two things in here. I'm going to parboil it for a while because the goat meat, the skin is kind of hard, and also it need to be cooked a little bit. And you know the fowl, which is the hot chicken, is also hard to be cooked. So I'm putting it in here. I'm going to cook it for a couple of minutes, maybe an hour. It's going to be cooked until it reach the texture I need for it to be in the cassava leaves. So besides that, I'm going to be putting the herring in it. We usually put dry fish. This is herring, the small ones to eat, the smoked it and dried. I think it came from Ghana. It's actually from Ghana. We also have it in Liberia. So I'm going to put some herring in it. This particular type of fish, I like it because of the sweetness. I usually just cook it in the food just for the taste. It tastes so sweet. I don't really chew on it. I just like the taste of it, most especially when it's smoked. Okay? And of course, you know I'm going to put habanero in it. I love habanero pepper. It's already blended in here. And I got smoked turkey right here, which is not hard to cook. It's already smoked. You can cook it for like 10 to 15, maximum 20 minutes. After you season, it'll be ready. So these are the things I'm putting in it. I'm putting the smoked turkey in it. I'm putting the herring in it. And I'm putting the goat meat, the chicken, which is the fowl. I'm going to cook these because the chicken, which is the hot chicken, and the goat meat need a little bit of time to reach the texture it needs to taste better in the cassava leaves, or so you can be able to chew on it. So these are the things I'm putting in it. I want you to stick with me step by step as I cook it. The cassava leaves in Liberia, we take it directly from the tree. We put it in a blender or in a mortar, as I told you before. In a couple of other videos I made, we put it in here. In Africa, we put it in something like this. They actually beat on it. But America, before the food gets to us, it's kind of easy already to cook. So I'm going to be cooking it. It's already pounded or ground. I think they ground it already before they brought it to us. You know, but in Africa, we take the leaves, like this leaf, and put it in here. And then pound it until it hit the texture that we need to it'll be like this. So that's what I'm going to be cooking. Like a couple of stuff I put in it for myself that make it taste better. The cassava leaves or the yucca leaf is kind of hot. It's kind of, rough. So we had to put a couple of stuff in it. People just cook it with, the red oil like that. But for me, people just cook it and put a red oil in it. But for me, it's kind of different. I got a couple of stuff I put in it. I'm going to be seasoning it with this. This season is called a Jomo Cube. This is actually chicken flavor. It got a couple of other things in it. See it? It's called a Jomo Jomo cube. I'm going to be putting it. That's one of the seasoning I'm going to be putting it. So I got a Jomo cube. I got a Jomo cube. I'm going to be putting it in it. So now I got 2 seasons out here. I got a habanero pepper, which is this one. It's very hot. I got a Jomo cube. I don't really put salt in my food because all of this seasoning got salt. I'm going to be putting this in it. This is one of my favorite seasonings. I use it in almost everything. It's one of my favorite seasonings. It's called a knock. And this is chicken flavor. So I'm going to be putting it in it as well. As I said, the cassava leaf is kind of rough. It's a rough, rough because it's leaf. It's not slippery. It's rough. So I usually put other stuff in it to make it kind of smooth. This is one of the things I put in it. Cream of mushroom. I put cream of mushroom in it. And I put peanut butter in it. It really doesn't matter what type of peanut butter because when it gets cooked, you're not going to taste the sugar in it. Before, people used to be like, oh, you think you're going to taste the sugar in it? No. Just put any peanut butter you put in your bread. Put it in it. You're never going to taste the sugar because even though it tastes the sugar, but when it's sugar in it, it's blended with this other seasoning like the... So don't worry about it having sugar in it. Just cook it with it. I cook it with any peanut butter. Any peanut butter. The only thing, it got to be the cream. Not the crunch or wherever it is. It got to be smooth peanut butter. So those are the 2 things I put in it. Besides just the regular seasoning, the Jomo cube and the nut seasoning in here. Besides the 2, I use these to smooth it. So when you want your cassava leaf smooth, make sure you put mushroom in it. If you're allergic to mushroom, put peanut butter in it. I know you can have, I hope you can have any of these. So just put it in it. When you have just peanut butter, it's okay. Just put a lot in it just to make it smooth. I usually put peanut butter and cream of mushroom in it. And trust me, it is delicious. Stick with me. Step by step, I'm going to bring you how I'm going to cook the cassava leaves, okay? I wanted to kind of show you, right? When I take it out of the bag, this is the bag. So it's a cassava leaves. It's actually yucca. You call it yucca in the United States. I don't know what language is it, but when I go for yucca itself in the store, that's the name it uses. But that's the name it's called. You see how smooth they blend it? I just wanted to show you what it looks like from the leaves to the blender. When they put the leaf in the blender before it reach to us. Because in Africa, we take our thing directly from the farm. So when we get the leaves that look like this, see the leaves? That's exactly what it looks like. The cassava leaves. So they blend it and everything. They package it before they bring it to us. When it gets here and I have to cook it because I don't want... In the process of preserving it, you don't know how long it takes to get to us. And even if it gets here, you don't know how long it takes in the store. So when I get it, I usually just wash it. You see? See the water in it? It's gray. See the water? It's gray. So what I do, I put it like in a pan, in a pot like this. And I put water on it. I put water on it. Make sure your hands are washed, clean. See? I put water on it. Doesn't matter how much water. I just put enough water on it. Squeeze that drain all water. Put enough water on it and then squeeze and wash out all water because it's been sitting for a long time. Remember, it was blended in Africa or wherever country it came from. It's a product of, I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't know, whatever country it came from, they kept it for a little while, and then it got to America, and it was kept in the African store. So you don't know how much or how long it was kept there, or how long it was preserved for. It still look fresh, it smell fresh, but the water that in there, I usually just wash it off. You know, I wash it off, and I squeeze that water. I usually call it old water, the reserve water, where they preserve it, where they squeeze that water out completely like this. See, and I squeeze that water out, make sure everything is gone from it. See, before I put it in a pot and boil it, you know, steam it for that water to get dry for in it. I don't want any old water in it at all. I squeeze that out, and I make it like this. No water in it at all. And then I will start cooking it. I'm not going to put it with the meat yet. I usually parboil the meat and everything with the seasoning and everything. And when I squeeze this yucca leaf or cassava leaf out of the water that it will preserve with, after I wash it off like this, I usually put it in a pot, and I will season it and, you know, kind of steam it dry down before I put it in a whatever seasoning water that I'm doing for the meat to make it a one pot. So stick with me step by step. I'm going to show you what to do, okay? And you will love it. Okay, you see what I got here? Now that I have, what time is it? This is exactly the time we starting to cook it. So let's watch the time. I'm starting at 5:49 p.m. I'm going to show you the time I'm going to get done, okay? So right now I got it, as I told you, I have the chicken, which is the flour, and the goat meat. You can put goat meat in it if you can eat goat. You can put beef in it, you know, if you can eat beef. But today I just want to feel it, you know, goat meat. Goat meat is what I'm cooking it with today. I haven't like really been cooking cassava leaf with goat meat, but I want to see what it tastes like today with goat meat in it. Okay? Follow me step by step, and I will show you everything to do if you love cassava leaf so you can cook it for yourself. At the end of the day, it's going to be delicious, and the Miller family will enjoy it.